32 Amiibo, 8 groups, 6 days, 1 winner. We start in the group stage, where each Amiibo will fight the others within that group, and the two with the most wins moves forward into the knockout bracket, where we then see who takes the top spot as the best Amiibo in the tournament. Each round is 3 stocks, items on are during the group stages, and the winners are decided in 1 game sets. This is the Amiibo tournament, brought to you by 16 to 1. You join us on day 3 of this tournament, where we will be seeing groups E and F competing to see who makes it through to the round of 16. From group E, we have Shaq, Light, Lagoon, and Flight, and from group F, we have Diro, Peachy, Cat, and Yano. We'll be starting in group E, where in round 1 we will be seeing Shaq versus Light, and Lagoon versus Flight. And you join us here just as that first game is going to be beginning here. Shaq versus Light here in the first game of the day, day 3, group E. Flight starting off with a shell instantly throws it off the stage. A reoccurring theme here with these Amiibos is throwing items straight off the stage. I'm sure that could have been helpful though. Shaq he's so slow. Bowser already is not a very fast character. Oh my gosh, he can't jump. He can't even jump up to the ledge. That is ridiculous. Neither of them get lucky there, realistically. Smash Ball already in play, an early stage Smash Ball. Could be anyone's pick here, and it goes to Light, who hits it. And that is the first stock of the day, taken by Light, who is now upper stock. Blue Shell just was not fast enough to get away from it. Takes the Blue Shell though. Doesn't even have any knockback. It must be a similar situation to what Autumn, the Isabelle Amiibo, had in day 1 of this competition, where they were just taking no knockback at all, but they were so slow and they just could not jump. Unfortunately for Bowser, however, he's already such a slow character. That is only going to slow him down more. Barely makes it back to the stage. Has to rely only on his recovery if he's ever off stage, because those jumps are not helping him get any vertical. Shaq here is just getting... Well, now everyone's slow. Now everyone is at the same speed. Oh, not looking good. Oh, manages to get out of it just in time. Still manages to take the stock. It is 1-3 here to Light, who is just absolutely demolishing this game. Was off to a bad start, but has managed to bring it back. Shaq, however, does take that stock and is now 1-2 here. Zelda with the advantage still. Soccer ball, football on the stage. Barely misses. Oh, and it's back. What on earth was that item spawn? There's a Smash Ball as well? What is going on? It is 1-1 here. It is all tied up in the last stock. What happens? Oh, and that is game. What a game. Those items really made me think, oh, maybe Shaq has got this. Light is able to clutch it out here and takes the first win of this group stage. We will now be moving on to Lagoon. We'll now be moving on to Lagoon versus Flight. That was just an insane game. Those items were crazy. Who did I say we had? Lagoon and Flight. Alright. Lagoon? Inkling! Who does the narration? I actually don't know. Props to that guy. He's a legend. Alright, we are starting up our second game of this group stage. we're starting up this second game of the group stage. Lagoon versus Flight here. Flight starting with... what's that little fella called? The little guy with the nose. He starts with one of those, which is quite convenient because he is from Earthbound. They're both from Earthbound. What is his name? I don't know. Already takes the stock from Lagoon, who is not having a great game. Is able to hit that charged attack. Said PK Fire, but there was no PK Fire there. PK Gas, maybe. PK Smoke, even? No PK Fire. Gets another blue shell. There is just blue shell after blue shell here. Manages to air dodge. Alright. Now, my predictions have famously been very, very wrong. But if you were to ask me who was going to make it through this group stage, it would be Light and Flight. Both of the Lights. Just one of them has an F in front of their name. But that is my prediction. Even in the test, I predicted that Flight would take it out. And he made it all the way to the finals, but then lost in our test run. So let's see how far he can make it here. 1 stock to 2 stocks in Flight's favour. Mr. Saturn. That's his name. Mr. Saturn. Right? Even the game thought he was done, but he manages to somehow land it back on stage. I don't think that is going to help him. I think it's just going to delay the process of him losing that stock. There we go. That is the first win to Flight. Flight goes up to 1. We are now moving on to round 2, where we will be seeing Shaq versus Flight and Lagoon versus Light. A lot of rhymes in this one. There's a lot of it. Flight and Light. That will be an interesting matchup. That happens next round. That will be an interesting matchup, especially considering those are both the ones that I think are going to progress through. Flight versus Shaquille O'Neal. Bowser. Bowser. Yay, I love Bowser. Alright, Shaq versus Flight here. Let's see what happens. Starting with a Mr. Saturn. Bowser somehow picks up the Mr. Saturn. I don't know how that happened. Must have caught it mid-air. Trying some crazy stuff with this Mr. Saturn. I'll say that for free. Really trying to get these PK Fires off. Early kill! There is also a golden hammer on the stage. We know how much Shaq loves the golden hammers in this. Somehow, Shaq is just absolutely destroying here. Flight might have his first loss of the group stage here. Absolute insanity. Come on, Lucas. Do it for your mother. Shaq is metal. That is not going to help him at all, I don't think. I think he's already basically got metal on all the time, is the thing. The metal turned off and he's just as sluggish. Look at him running. He's like running on a treadmill. That is ridiculous. Oh, Smash Ball is in play. 3-1 in Shaq's favour here is ridiculous. From someone who, honestly, I thought would go undefeated in the group stage, is getting his ass handed to him. Oh, charge smash. Hits it. Very, very good for Flight here. Who should try and start playing a defensive game. That was way too close. That would have killed, I reckon. I genuinely think that would have killed. Makes it back to stage for Shaq. Again with the medal. Shaq is going to be using a lot of items here. We can see that. But unfortunately, even if he makes it through to the round of 16, items are turned off as soon as we get there. So he'll have to be sure that he has the... He doesn't just have the item advantage, he also is able to play the game. I feel like Flight might be a knockback player, is the thing. Because he just can't get any knockback. He can't get any combos off. Because he just doesn't move. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Flight takes his first loss. And Shaq takes his first win. Shaq takes his first win. We will now be moving on to Lagoon versus Light. Now, if you were to ask me who the worst amiibo in this tournament is, I would have a very, very easy answer for you. It's Lagoon, quite frankly, it's Lagoon. Lagoon sucks. He's a level 50, but he may as well be a level 2 CPU. Like, he is not great. He's not great in the slightest. But you know what? It's the heart that matters. Versus Inkling. Inkling, there he is. Inkling! I've got an inkling that he's gonna lose.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, still has the shell. Drops the shell. She doesn't want it. Almost still hits him with the shell, though. Dude, I can't wait for another Splatoon game. Because there's the spin-off Splatoon game coming. But I can't wait for like another like Turf War Splatoon. I love Splatoon, man. I haven't played Splatoon 3 because I had Splatoon 2. But I feel like Splatoon is kind of like a one game per console thing. And then when they came out with like Splatoon 3 also on the Switch, I was just like, I'm just like not buying that. It's the same game. I'm not buying that for another $80, quite frankly. Zelda might have the stage advantage as well. The Zelda stage. Although Zelda timeline, it might as well just be a different fucking place from where this Zelda lives, and like it is still Hyrule, I guess. There is a Smash Ball in play. Who's gonna get it is the question. I don't think there's enough going through Lagoon's brain to realize that there is a Smash Ball. So I reckon Light probably gets it. Yeah, there we go. And hits it as well, just straight away. Doesn't kill. That's interesting. Tries to charge that attack and misses. Lagoon now trying to play the advantage from that. Unfortunately, about 12 brain cells, he ain't doing much. And there, it is now 3-1 in Light's favor here. Uses the laser even though he's not on stage, which is kind of a waste of a laser. We've seen that happen before. Oh, and Light heals up with a piece of pie. Jeez, just rubbing salt in the wound here. Explosion. Is this going to be our first 3 stock of the day? Second of the tournament, I believe. If it happens. Oh, misses the charge attack. Has enough going. There was a bomb in the crate. Guys, there was a bomb in the crate and it killed her. So Lagoon didn't even get the kill, I don't think. That is ridiculous. And that is a giant win. Pun fully intended. Light takes her second win here. Hang on. Light takes her second win here for the group stage. Moving in to round 3, we see Shaq versus Lagoon and Flight versus Light. This could be massive. If Shaq wins here against Lagoon, which is very probably going to happen, right? If Shaq wins and Flight wins, it is a 3-way tie for who makes it through. If Flight loses to Light, he doesn't make it through. Which is crazy, because I mean, in our test, he made it to the finals. For him to not even make it out of the group stage would be criminal. But hey, the game is like that sometimes. Shaq versus Lagoon. Coming up. Oh, that is the screen. Alright. Boom. Alright. This is a massive game, quite frankly. Because if Lagoon wins, it is a 3-way tie for second place in this group stage tournament. Which is crazy. Like, Shaq versus Lagoon in a massive, massive game here. If Shaq wins, it puts a lot of pressure on Flight, who is one of the people who I thought would genuinely win in this tournament, who's one of, like, my favourites, at least, for the win here. Puts so much pressure on him. Has to beat Light, who has gone undefeated so far. Lagoon unable to get a lot of solid hits in right now. The Flight is stressing out now, I can tell you that much. And that is an easy first stock after was it a shield break? Crazy. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get the smash ball? Lagoon gets it. I didn't even know he knew what smash balls were, the dumb idiot. Does he know how to get it off? Does he know how to use it? Surely he knows how to use it, right? Gets knocked out of him. There's a golden hammer. There is a golden hammer active right now. Who gets it? Oh. Smash ball. What? I'm sorry. So much just happened. What a way to dodge a final smash, quite frankly. What a way. It's 3-1 here. Flight is sweating right now. Shaq is at very high percentage, but we know that he doesn't take knockback, so... I like how he's just, like, he's so slow, he resorts to, like doing tiny little hops over to wherever he needs to be. And that is a 3-stock. The second 3-stock of this tournament, I believe. Shaq takes it for his second win in this group stage, which puts a lot of pressure on Flight here, who I thought would go undefeated in this group stage. We see Flight versus Light in the most, so far, the most important game in this tournament. Flight versus Light. This is actually crazy. I didn't think we'd get down to this. I thought we'd be like, oh, and the two undefeateds meet in the group stage, and like one of them wins. I did not expect this to be a win or go home situation for Flight here. Absolutely crazy that is how it has turned out. A win or go home situation for Flight here in one of the most important games, maybe the most important game so far of the competition. Both of them are starting with an item. Both of them have "it" in their name. But one of them will be taking the F. Ooh. It was looking like a really good start for Flight, but then got hit by that bomb and just like, it's looking like it's crumbled a little bit for him. Looks like it's crumbled a lot for him. Light is able to bring the percentage back to around about even here. Played the advantage incredibly well. Tries the spike, gets greedy. Another spike was tried. Both of them managed to get back to the stage. Flight being able to recover from that really well. That is not what you want to see if you're a Flight fan. Heals all the way up to nearly 0. And then gets the KO. And then loses the Smash Ball. Nothing is going right for Flight here. Who get... Flight may as well just be dead, bro. This is just not his game. He was playing so well. He was playing so well. And then just item after item. Just unlucky after unlucky. And Light still on her first stock thanks to that massive recovery. Well, there we go. Stocks are tied here. I don't think it's going to be for long with Flight being on 95%. Whoa! What percentage was she at? No, what percentage was she at when he hit that? It's all tied up. Stocks are all tied up. Anything can happen. What a game! That makes it all tied. It is all tied up. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, we go to a final death match between these three. The one who dies first doesn't make it through. Oh, wow. I didn't think we'd get here. Holy crap. I think I dropped my controller. It was so crazy. I lost my controller. There it is. That was just crazy. That was one of the craziest games we've ever had. That might be the craziest game of the tournament. I'm going to put it out there. That might be the craziest game of the tournament. Why does my hair look like that? It was just actually... Who is going to take it? It all comes down to this game. We're going into overtime here. For one final death match. This decides it all. Alright. I mean, it's just like, what? I don't even know what we can expect here. Everyone is sort of tied up. Shaq has got... Oh, okay. I don't even know what to say. I didn't think we'd get here. I genuinely thought this group would be an easy one and done, Flight and Light, like, proceed. 2 wins, 3 wins, like, and that they're just through. Did not expect to see a loser goes home here. Whoever's out first isn't going through. And of course, whoever wins gets the advantage in the round of 16. Light off to an awful start. I'm actually like shaking. Who lost? Shaq loses a stock. Alright, everyone's at 2 stocks. Very equal percentage-wise. What happens is the question. I'm genuinely in shock. Like, I didn't think we'd get here. I didn't think... quite frankly, I didn't think Shaq stood a chance. Smash. Final smash. What's the damage looking like? Shaq couldn't recover. Shaq couldn't recover. He's on one. He's on one. He's on 1 stock. Light being able to make it back to the stage, even though she's on 120%. 150% almost. Over 150% for Light. Manages to heal up a little bit. Alright, 1 stock for both Light and Shaq. 2 stocks still for Flight. Light is currently taking a disadvantage here, going down percentage-wise against Shaq. It's all 1 stock here. It is all 1 stock here. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. What an air dodge. It's almost like Flight and Light are like ganging up on Shaq here. That bomb only hits Shaq. Flight recovers to 0 HP. Shaq's out! Shaq is out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. Shaq is out. How close was that? That was within seconds. 6 seconds. 6 seconds is all that it took for Light to go through instead of Shaq. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, Shaq is out. Your 2 Amiibo who proceed into the round of 16 are Flight and Light. The 2 Lights. That is crazy. Which means that we can actually update this board. 3. And for the first time, a 4 on the boards. Whoa. Now, I didn't think we'd actually see that. I didn't think we'd see that in this entire tournament, in this entire group stage. I didn't think we'd see that from any group. That is genuinely crazy. Just so many twists and turns there. But yeah, I mean, well deserved from both of them. Genuine shock. I'm lost for words. That was crazy. Actual insanity. I just gotta reset this for our next group stage. Moving on to Group F, in round 1 we'll be seeing Diro versus Peachy and Kat versus Yano. In our first game of Group F, Diro versus Peachy. That was actually genuinely the craziest game we've seen in this tournament. That was ridiculous. Just insane. I didn't think we'd see it. I didn't think we'd see a 3-way tie for first, but evidently, that's just the way it goes. A 3-way tie for who made it in. And just unfortunately, Bowser just could not make it through. But now we're moving in to Group F, where we will see Donkey Kong versus Peach. This is a very Mario heavy group. I mean, I don't know if you want to class Donkey Kong as a Mario character, but if you do, every character in here is a Mario character. Every character in this group. Alright. Who do I think is making it out of this group? Is a good question. I reckon it's these two. I reckon it's these two that make it out of the group. Home run! That was a 500-foot home run off of a freaking Donkey Kong. I didn't know she had that in her, honestly. I didn't know. Get that person on the Seattle, get that girl on the Seattle Mariners. Like, Dodgers, where are ya? Get this girl, dude. She's crazy. Oh, they're both charging. Peach gets it off first. Oh, it's a bad day to be a Diro fan. I'll be real. Smash Ball is in play here. Who's going to get it? Peachy gets it. And heals up as well. Oh, and she's going to heal up even more by getting these items, huh? All the way back to 0. I mean, doesn't even give Diro one of them. Diro is glowing, though. I don't know what the glow does exactly, but he's glowing alright. What's your skin... Drop the skincare routine, dude. You're glowing, dude. Oh. Hits her with that clap. It's going to be weird, because there's going to be some kids who grow up right now who this Donkey Kong isn't the Donkey Kong that they grow up with. They grow up with the Mario Kart Donkey Kong. Or like the new Donkey Kong where he looks way more malleable. Like... which is going to be kind of crazy. It's kind of like I bring up E3 to one of my friends, his younger friend, and I was like, oh, like I bring up E3, and he was like, is that a band? Like, what the heck is E3? And I was just like, dude. And he was like a guy who's like into video games heavy. He didn't know what E3 was, which is ridiculous. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. The first point on the board goes to Peachy, which means it will be an uphill battle for Diro here going forward. Speaking of going forward, our next game is Kat versus Yano, the Yarn Yoshi. I like still can't get over how crazy the final game of Group E was. I mean, like, no one expected it, I don't think. And if you did, you're a psychic, I guess. It's a very storybook ending for a very, like, pretty standard result, I feel like. Okay, here we are in the second game of this group. Yoshi, or Yano, the Yarn Yoshi, versus Cat, the Rosalina. Now, what do I think is going to happen here? I reckon Yano wins. Because we saw how the other Yarn Yoshi was. And he made it through. I mean, he did make it through barely, but he made it through. So I reckon this Yoshi can do the same. But yeah, he didn't know what E3 was, which is actually crazy. What a spike! To take the first stock and to take the lead here. 3-2. Advantage Yano. You know what I am excited for? I'm excited for the round of 16. Because the round of 16, no items. Round of 16 is just going to be pure, like, fighting. And this is where we'll see, like, of course, we'll see who wins and who goes into the top 8. Which is crazy. Because we'll see so many, like, good, like, players actually go in the round of 16. Because there are loads that have made it through already. And gets the thing. Just... She was just accepting her fate, I'm gonna be honest. She was just like, hit me! Hit me, please! Smash Ball is in play. It'd be massive if Yano got this. Yano gets it! I didn't even think he hit it. But he gets it. Can he use it? Is the question. Before dying also, he's at a very high percent. Hits it. Gets just trampled. 40% could have been way worse. That could have been so much worse. Ooh. That was a weird bounce. I don't even know what he bounced off of. What, like a crate or something? Gets blue shelled. Should have had a mushroom. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first win for Yano, the Yarn Yoshi. Next up, we will be seeing Diro versus Yarny and Cat versus Peachy. Sorry, y'all. Early in the morning. Very early in the morning. And I gotta go to the post office after this as well. I was debating on whether I go to the post office first, like before stream. And then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll stream. Mainly because I had to charge my phone. My phone wasn't charged, and I was like, I'm not leaving home without my phone. That's like a death sentence. Not just because I wouldn't be able to call anyone, just because if I got, like, in a pickle. Just because I can't listen to music. This is Light versus Cat. Light? Wait, hang on. Hang on. Wrong Amiibo. Hang on. This isn't your group, dude. Get out of here. I was like, hang on. That name seems familiar. What the heck? Get out of here. That's funny. This isn't your group, dude. Trying to get more spotlight. We get it. You made it through. We get it. It was kind of a crazy final game, but... Okay. Now we'll see the actual game that we have. Peachy versus Cat.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, we're on the Minecraft stage. I'm in Minecraft, Lois. The Minecraft movie sucked. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. That shit sucked. But you know what? Hopefully the Legend of Zelda movie isn't that bad. Which got moved back. I'm actually so upset about that. It got moved. The release date got moved back to what, May of 2027, which stinks. But you know what? If they need that extra time to like make it better, fully just like fine with that. I'd rather get a good movie later than get an average movie like sooner. Oh, Sandbag just like killed himself. I'm gonna be honest, I thought Peachy would have been way in front by this point. Just judging by the first game, I thought like there would already be a stock taken. I thought it would be crazy, but an SD from Cat here. That's the same as what Ganondorf did in one of yesterday's matches. Oh, has got the baseball bat. We know what she can do with a baseball bat. Throws it away. Maybe she wants to be a pitcher. Wrong sport, dude. That's the wrong sport. We're talking about baseball, not soccer, football. I'm Australian, so I call it soccer. We've got our own football. We've got Australian football. Like, oh, what's in the box? What's in the ball? Let me guess, food. Oh, no, it's not. It's just an assortment of items. There's a baseball bat. And a blue shell. It would have been fitting if this was a Mario Kart. Got hit by the blue shell. Oh, dropped a grape. The sandbag is filled with grapes. I love that. And an explosive. Holy crap, this guy's a terrorist. We need to kill him. Holy crap. Gets the smash ball. How much is that going to help her? A lot, evidently, and still gets the fruit. It is 2-1 here. Percentage is tied up. Oh, that peach is going away. Sorry. Oh. That. Oh, she's got the bunny. She's got the bunny hood. I was like, how is she jumping that high? That is a ridiculous height to jump, but... Oh, back down to 0% here for Peachy, who already has the lead. Like, the game is basically already done. Like, that was rubbing salt in the wound. That was rubbing salt in the wound. That was ridiculous. Peachy takes her second win of this group stage. Hang on, how do I edit this? I pressed the wrong thing. Peachy takes her second win of this group stage here. We will now be moving on to Diro versus Yano, sorry. Diro versus Yano. Yano and DK. There we go. Donkey Kong versus who? This one. Alright, the second game of round 2 here. Diro versus Yano. Ooh, and they're in an actual boxing ring. This is Donkey Kong's wheelhouse. He was in a Punch-Out game. So maybe the advantage here, although any advantage is not looking promising. Wait, what did they say at the back? King of the Jungle, Omnivore of the Year. Dang. Who are you trusting more, King of the Jungle or Omnivore of the Year? Because I don't know, honestly. Oh, that is not... Takes the stock, so I guess Yano does get the... Oh, slow down. Time has been slowed. Oh yeah. Can he hit it? Misses by a hair. Misses by one of the hairs on Donkey Kong's back. No, my controller! No! What did I miss? Literally nothing? Alright. Seriously, he's glowing again. I don't know what the glow is about, but he's glowing again. This is looking like an easy game for Yano here. Oh, and goes 3-1 advantage to Yano. We could see another 3-stock here. It is on the tables. There's a smash ball in play. Who's going to get it is the question. Who's getting the smash ball? None of them? None of them are interested. Oh, Diro gets it. Can he use it is the question. Come on. Surely he can use it. Surely. Oh, come on. Right here. There we go. And that is definitely a KO. 1-2 here. Although Yano still has the advantage. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is game. Yano takes yet another win. Making it 2. If this final game is Yano versus Peachy, so unfortunately for Diro and Kat, neither of them are able to make it through to the round of 16. So we already know who's made it through. Peachy and Yano have made it through, so both of these games are just for pride here. We will be seeing, first up, Diro versus Kat. Both of these people have unfortunately not made it through to the round of 16, but they are just playing not to go completely defeated here. Because one of them will end up with one win on the board, which is kind of impressive, considering they haven't won a single thing yet. Diro versus Kat. Let's see what happens. Undertale? What? Why the heck is Undertale? Why is the Sans theme playing? I don't like that. Oh, maybe I do. It's kind of a bop, honestly. God, I haven't heard this song in ages. Both of them are pretty equal. Equally bad, because neither of them have won yet, but they are pretty equal. And there goes the first stock. Diro takes the advantage. No, he doesn't. It is all tied up here with 2 stocks each. And same percentage as well. Oh. This could change the game here. Doesn't change it that much. Oh, but there is a smash ball. This could change it. There's a lot of really good items being thrown around and not much being done with them. Who's going to get it? Don't get gone. Dero gets it. Oh. Manages to hit that, which is crazy. Hits it. Bongo. And that's a death, right? Yeah, easy. Dero, again, takes the advantage. How long is it going to be for, though? Again, his skin is glowing, dude. Drop the skincare routine. What, do you got to get a 90% first? And then you get glowing skin? Sure. Sure. You're an ape. What are you... You're covered in fur. Oh, he's not glowing anymore. Oh. The laser. Tries to dodge out of the way, but doesn't help him. Manages to make it back to stage there. Oh, this is still kind of anyone's game. Not that it matters, but like, yeah, still could be anyone's. It's definitely more Dero's right now. And there it goes. Dero takes his first win. Unfortunately for him, it is not nearly enough to make a single dent here because Peachy and Yano still have gone forward, but it's time to see which of these two goes undefeated in the group stage. Peachy versus Yano here. It's going to be a close one. Who do I think's going to win? Good question. Look, I reckon Peach takes it. I reckon Peachy takes it. I gotta change. Oh, dang it, I forgot to change the things last time. That's all good. Oh, what happened there? Oh, fire, I gotta scan it again. Hang on. There we go. Peachy versus Yano here. Xenoblade! I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade is my favorite. I love Xenoblade. I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade's the best. I love Xenoblade. So yeah, this game is just for pride here. Both of these people have already made it through to the round of 16. So this is just to see who goes undefeated in the group stage. Peachy or Yano. Because this is the deciding game. Peachy is already off to a pretty big advantage here. 80% to 26%. And the percentage just keeps racking up. Yanni is trying to make his way back, however. Oh, doesn't get the smash ball from that. This is one tough smash ball. Still, the smash ball is in play. And there goes the first stock. Peachy gets the advantage. Oh, there we go. Hits it. This is her chance to heal up here. Wastes it. At least heal up. There we go. Back to 35%. How good for her. Jeez. And she heals every few seconds, I think. She does. Oh, what a way to dodge it. Maybe should have held on to it for a little bit longer. Still with an insane advantage. Has both the percentage and the stock advantage. It is looking like a nearly done game here. Oh, what's in the ball? Food! Who's gonna get there? This is important food for both of them. Peachy gets some of it. Oh, they both share it. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, but I am actually like a pretty big Xenoblade fan. Xenoblade 2 specifically is such a good game. I have I don't know if you can see it up there, but that one right there is a Xenoblade poster. And then the other two, that one's a Zelda poster. The one on the wall is a Zelda poster. Just needs to be down. There we go. Peachy is getting a lot out of being able to just like heal up. Unfortunately, still dies. Wasn't able to heal up enough. I mean, this looks like a pretty done game here. Although, anything can happen. We've very much so seen that. Anything can happen. Like that. Like that could happen. You know? Oh, there's a Mr. Saturn. Did not have to kill him. He's a human being and you just threw him off. Threw him off the world. You land in water when you go there. I don't think he can swim. Underneath the clouds is just water. So, like, he can't swim, dude. Do not do that to him. Ridiculous. Alright, she gets out of this easy, right? Yeah. Closer than anyone thought, but still gets out. Oh, this might be done game. Off stage. It still manages to get to stage. Yeah, there we go. Hang on. I thought Yano was on one stock. I must be wrong. The game's still on, ladies and gentlemen. Has a bomb right now. That is probably enough here. It is not enough. 101%. And still doesn't die. 100. Yeah, she's still healing up. I feel like she heals up every like 5 seconds a little bit, which like is really good for her. Oh. Oh. Oh, and that is it. Falls into the pitfall. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your game. Yano takes the win and goes undefeated in the group stage. Like, that was a pretty good group stage. I'll be honest, that was a pretty good group stage. And with that, that is all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining. Tomorrow we'll be seeing A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Groups G and H competing. Thank you so much. I hope I see you there. And I will see you guys there, hopefully.